Hi, hello viewers. Thanks for watching my video. This is Harish here. If you like this video, please share with your friends. If you want to get more updates, subscribe my channel. Today we are going to see how do we create a KPI dashboard in Excel. We have a data which includes sales details. I'm going to create a KPI dashboard based on the sales. So before creating a dashboard, I need to convert this data into table. Just to go to the home tab, under the format as table, select any one of the format and then click OK. So once you created the table, this design tab will be added. Under the design tab, click on this summarize with pivot table. I'm going to create a new pivot table in new sheet. I'll take this profit and I'll take this subcategory. We need to click on this conditional formatting and here I'm going to choose color scales. I'm going to choose the first option. If I click the conditional formatting, then the conditional will be applying the first cell only. So if I want to apply all the cells in this pivot table, we need to go to the conditional formatting. Under the manage rules, just click on the rule and then edit. Now we need to choose this option. All cells showing sum of profit values for some subcategory. Then click OK. Apply and then OK. So the formatting has been added. Now we need to create a one more pivot table. I'll copy this data and paste it here. So this time I'm going to change segment. So based on the segment, I'm going to create a chart. Go to the analysis, click on the pivot chart. So I'll be choosing this bar chart. Select on the button, go to the analysis, hide all. Select on this category, press delete. Select on this grid line, press delete. Then I'm going to change the header segment wise profit. Click on this option, go to the color, select any one of the color. I can also format something. I'll just take this color and I'll choose this pivot table and then go to the design tab. I'll select this option subcategory. Now I'll be creating another pivot table. Copy this data, then paste it here. This time I'm going to choose region. I'll add equal sign and then select this profit. We need to do the same thing. And then once you get the result, select all the cells and then do some formatting. So I'm going to create a new sheet. Go to the view tab, uncheck this grid lines, select this pivot table and then cut, paste here. Select this chart, cut, paste here. So I'm going to adjust these columns. And then I'm inserting some rows. Adjust this chart. Now go to the insert tab, create a shape. I'm taking this rectangle shape. Under the fill, just choose a light color. And then add equal sign. Select this cell. Align center. Just select and center. Now copy this shape and paste it for 4 times because we have 4 regions. Now select all the shapes and then change. Now we have added 4 regions. Now I want to align this shapes. Just select any one of the shape and then press Ctrl key. Select all the shapes. Go to the format. Under the align, just click on this distribute horizontally, and under the align, also click on this distribute vertically, and then select again. Increase the font size and also change the font color. Now I will adjust this. Select on this chart, go to the analysis, click insert timeline. I'm going to select this order date. Align this shape also accordingly and change some other formatting. All right, we have added everything together. So now we need to connect all the charts into this slicer. Just click on this slicer, go to the option. Under the report connection, we need to select all the pivot tables and then click OK. All the values will be changing accordingly. I'll clear this filter. Now we need to do few things. I'll insert a row. Go to the insert, under the text, select the text box. Just name it accordingly. Copy this one and paste here, paste here, paste here. I'll change everything. East, south, and then west. I'll adjust the position as well. All right, we have added everything. Now we need to add a border. I'm going to the insert menu. Under the shapes, I'm selecting this rectangle. Go to the format. We need to choose no fill. And we have to select a border. Now you can see that we have added a nice KPI dashboard. Go to the insert menu. Under the text, select any one of the format. So I'm going to rename this as KPI dashboard. I'll select it and then reduce the size. I can also change the font color. I'm going to add one more shape. Just type in a word and then drag over here, then reduce the size. So which period we are going to add? So I'm just selecting this option and then select years. You can see that from 2014 to 2017 values is available. So I'm going to change enter 2014 to 2017. That's it. The dashboard is ready. Thanks for watching my video. I'll see you on the next video.